Welcome back to Good Gerb's Off-Road Adventures, and welcome back to the shop. We're going to look at another tool from Harbor Freight today, but it's not a tool that you would probably expect at this point. We're going to be looking at this thing, this vibratory tumbler. We've recently gotten into a new hobby of cleaning shiny metal things, or making metal things shiny that are made of brass material, if you know what I mean. And well, we're going to go ahead and unbox this and get to cleaning. First, we need to open it. Now, I did pick this up on a inside Track Club member sale. It's about 50 bucks, which is a pretty good price for one of these. This is just the little 5-pound, the inexpensive one. And it come out of the box sometimes. Okay. And that's pretty much it. You know, normally we would just toss the instructions away. However, I don't know how to use this, so we're going to go ahead and keep these and probably read on them a bit and figure out what we've got here. Well, it comes out of the box all in one package. That's kind of neat. There's an extension cord or power cord. There's a on-off switch. Okay. Is there anything inside? I don't know. Got a wing nut that holds the lid on. And it's got a washer and a rubber pad. Pretty good. Oh, and this is seated on there. Oh, it's got a rubber seal on it. And then another washer that goes on top of the bolt. Now, that's pretty much it. And you can see inside, there's not a lot going on. So I have read some reviews where people say that they want to take this nut off right here and put some Loctite on it. However, I am seeing that it's a nylon lock nut. But before we get into anything else, let's read some instructions. Huh. Trash trucks out there making some racket. That's okay. It says to make the workshop skid-proof. I don't know how you do that. Safety warnings. Do not use ceramic, wet, or water-based media in the tumbler. Use only plastic beads, ground corn cobs, walnut shells. Well, we're going to use walnut shells, so we'll be fine. Do not use to polish stones, so no rocks. Okay. Do not exceed 5 pounds. Well, I don't have a scale. Do not use without the cover. Do not remove cover immediately. It says wait at least an hour after tumbler is complete before opening. It'll allow the dust. Apparently this is going to make a lot of dust. Okay. Don't put anything on top of it while you're using it. Sure. Stay alert. Okay. Avoid unintentional starting. Okay. I won't accidentally start it. That's okay. No pacemakers. Kind of strange. Okay. Choosing media. Of course, it tells you how to choose media. Just use whatever media, is supposed to be used for what you're doing. Like I said, we're going to be cleaning some metallic, brassy type items. And for that, crushed walnut. Pretty good. We're going to use the fine grit. Okay. It says some of the instructions don't make a lot of sense. So before you use it, take rust or surface imperfections off, remove burrs, okay. Polish, remove contaminants, okay. Make sure it's dry inside, very good. Fill the tumbler bowl about 2/3 full with polishing media. Add metal parts as needed to a maximum of 5 pounds of material, including the media. Do not overfill. Maximum capacity is 5 pounds and about 2/3 full. Overfilling will make it take longer. And if it's going too slow, take some things out, it says. Okay. Seems pretty does this say 2/3 full? So I'm kind of wondering, did they put a line inside for that? There is a line here, but it's the casting molding line. I don't think it's 2/3. Well, I guess we're just going to go ahead and get to using it. There's nothing to assemble. This is pretty straightforward, so that's fine. We're going to go ahead and put this back on here. Okay, and we're going to get this box out of here. And we're going to go ahead and get our media. So for our media, we also got it at the Harbor Freight because, well, we were there. Like I said, fine grit, crushed walnut shell media. I'm going to be careful cutting this box open, mainly because I don't want to cut a bag or something. Because I'm assuming it's in a bag. Yep, it's in a bag. This is a 25-pound package of it, and it's not bagged too well. It's a bit of a leaky mess in here because they didn't put a closer on the top of the bag. So I don't know why they didn't do that, but that's okay. This means a mess. Okay. So we need a scoop to scoop this up is what we need. Okay. Let's find a scoop of some sort. If I was a scoop, where would I be? I don't have scoops in the shop here, people. That's too small. I could use the lid to an aerosol can. That might work as a scoop. It's just going to take a while. I didn't think about this part. Well, I guess that's what we'll use. All right, I'm just going to use this lid to an aerosol spray can. Well, this will take a while. Yeah, maybe not. The stuff's pretty fine. It's about the thickness of sand. Of course, anybody out there that's done this before, you already know that. I wonder how it smells. It smells pretty good. So I got this 25-pound bag in a box of media from Harbor Freight because it's about 20, I don't know, 27 something dollars. And 5-pound package of media from a lot of places is like $25. And it's the same, you know, crushed walnut. So, oops, I just made a mess. It's all right, it gives me an excuse to use Tommy's vacuum. Anyway, for the price, it made sense to me to go ahead and get this from Harbor Freight because you get 5 times as much for the same price. 5 times? Yeah, 5 times as much. Okay, that's probably about 2/3 full. Let's take this away. And yeah, let's clean up the mess here that we've made. We need a battery, the vacuum, and we're just going to go ahead and clean it up. Okay. And let's go ahead and get you in here and you can see what this looks like. There. Whoa, that's probably too close. Anyway, you can see we've got this probably 2/3 full. I don't know, it might be a little fuller. It's hard to tell. They don't put a line there for you. Anyway, that's that. So let's go ahead and put our shiny metal things inside of it. I'm wondering if this might be a little too full. Guess we'll find out shortly. Okay, put this back on it. Put the lid on it. I like that the lid's got a little seal on it. Little thumb screw threads aren't too good. They're a little buggered. Well, how hard is it to put the little wing nut screw back on the threads? There it goes. Okay, now we just have to find a place to plug it in. Oh, it's a nice long cord. Will it reach up here? Oh, goodness. Yep, I think it will. Okay, and I guess we turn it on. Well, it's not too noisy. It says to wait an hour to look inside, but I'm going to see if that little running it for 5 seconds moved any of the material around, because I don't know. Oh, it sure did. It buried it all. Okay, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and put this back on here. And we're going to turn it on and set it to the side. And we've got plenty of other work to do around the shop today. Nothing that you want to see, I guarantee. It's going to be all boring. But with all the other work we have to do today, we'll just let this run for a few hours and then we'll check back on it a little bit later. Well, the vibrating tumbler thing has been running for a few hours now. Let's go ahead and check on it. It's not even very loud. Turn it off first. I do remember it saying wait an hour like before you open it up, but oh, it's not so dusty in there. Well, where's our metal in here? Let's see. We're just borrowing a spoon from the kitchen. Just don't let the wife know. Oh, there we go. Our metal shiny things are nice and shiny. Could have probably gone a little longer, but that's okay. These look really nice. You know, I'm going to say that's job done. I think the little Vibratory Tumbler, you know, it's just the 5-pound one from the Harbor Freight. I'm going to say it's pretty good. And if you're looking for an inexpensive way to clean shiny things that may or may not be made out of brass, say it's the way to go. The only thing that I'm kind of left with is figuring out a good way of straining my materials out of the, you know, the media, but probably just a strainer. I'll steal that from the kitchen too. Just don't tell the wife. But anyway, that'll do it. Just a quick little video on a thing, about a thing. If you wouldn't mind, go ahead and do the whole subscribe, like, share, comment thing. All those things really help, and I appreciate you hanging out with me today. In the meantime, we'll see you later.